TV Sunday, the power of truth.
I am a registered nurse all the way from Nigeria. I migrated to the US in 2002 with an associate degree in nursing. And before I came here, I also worked in one of the prominent oil companies in Nigeria called NNPC. I was there in the refinery as an occupational health nurse for almost 10 years before I came to the United States. Coming to the US in 2002, I have this task for education, and being a naturally driven person, I knew I had to get my associate degree and my bachelor's degree. I went to the College of New Rochelle in New York and got my bachelor's in 2011. And with my bachelor's, I worked in some of the city hospitals in New York, Bronx, North Central Bronx Hospital, and also Jacobi Hospital. And in 2014, I went back to school and got my master's in nursing. And shortly after that, I left New York and moved to Maryland. And I'm currently working with DC Department of Behavioral Health as a psychiatric health nurse. This pandemic almost broke everybody. Sometimes you wake up, you don't know what will happen the next minute. And this takes a toll on our mental health. And also, a lot of people went into depression. And most importantly, some of the forgotten population, I'm talking about the homeless and some people who actually have mental health issues, they tend to be forgotten a lot of times. So during this pandemic, they were also mentally ill. And some of us as psychiatric health nurses were all in the forefront in some of the mental health hospitals, some of the mental health clinics, attending to them, just like the people who are lying in the ICU or in the emergency room. A nurse is a nurse. You always have this inkling to go out to help people, no matter the situation. Sometimes we don't even remember our families. What is important is how much you can go out there and make a difference in the society. So this period of the pandemic, life goes on for every nurse. And when I'm talking about a nurse, I'm talking about a nurse who is called to be a nurse. Some of us are in the profession maybe because they feel it's a stable profession or a stable leeway to a good job. But if you're called as a nurse, no matter the situation, you always go out to help people. So this period of pandemic was no different. I was in the forefront. I was going to work all through the pandemic. And I know that our presence there also helped allay fears and also helped the people who are mostly forgotten in the society, the mental health patients and also people with developmental disabilities. Especially African Americans, understandably so, they have good reasons why they probably wouldn't trust the vaccine because of their encounter with health in this country. But the important thing is when you're coming to see a doctor or see a nurse or any healthcare worker for that matter, you should know that you should be able to do everything to make sure you don't put that healthcare worker in jeopardy, even if he's getting vaccinated, so that you come and you don't put her in trouble, you don't put her family in trouble. I've always had the desire to make a difference in people's life, and public health will always give me the skill to do that. In the health profession, you can be put in a bucket or put in a space. But public health is like general. You are being an educator. You will make a difference. You tell people what to do to live longer, healthier life. you are involved in research. You do a lot of things to, allay people's fears about vaccines, for instance, and also new innovations that can help them live a longer life. That is why I kind of shifted a little bit from nursing, that I contributed to other people's health, that I was able to teach people younger than I am, or people coming after me in this profession, what to do to help people, that I'm able to at least make people live longer or healthier than they should. That is the legacy that I want to leave.
TV Sunday, the power of truth.